Good morning, everyone. This is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Back in the Dragon's Den. Yes, I still have a mess on my desk. But with cleaning all this stuff up, we always come across strips in our scrap pile that are just there, and they're too small for this, too narrow for that, and what do you do with them? Well, I was watching Charlotte Peterson the other day, and she was making these little strip bundles, and she had ribbons and laces, and I've got this one, a little applique. Excuse the light coming through the window. It's early morning here. This one, I put a sticker on it with a piece of lace over it, a little bling. It has an applique on it. Just fibers at the bottom of this one. Just a scrap of paper, book page with a sticker and more lace at the bottom. And then the stencil the doily thing I did has just some gold bling at the bottom. And there's a hole up top, and I've, sort of combined them all together on a bulb pen. But this gets them up and out of the way, and then if I want to use something that's laying around, I've got it all in one place. It's not scattering my desk. All I gotta do is come in here and clip it out, clip it off, or take it off and put a piece of ribbon or fibers or whatever through the hole, and I've got a little tag or, whatever I need for my journal. When you need that little something, something. Excuse me. So there's one that I've done. This one I was working on. And like I said, these were things that were laying on my desk, and I just sort of randomly put them on these little strips. See, there was a piece of ribbon I had left laying out. This was another piece of fibers, and it hangs over the side, but so what? I may want to trim it. I may want to leave it like that. I don't know yet. But what this does is this gets it up off of our desk. And see that I had a little piece of an applique. That worked great on the door leaves. And then those two are on a bulb pen. So I have a few more here. I went ahead and poked the holes through these. Let me see if I can get these sort of somewhat on here in some type of order. Let me find my bulb pen. That will probably be a lot easier if I can pick the thing up this morning. I'm going to open that up, turn the whole thing over, and then put these on. Make sure I've got which side is up. And then I have these strung up. Although I probably should do some decorating to them before I put them on here. But this is just to show you, or give you some idea of what to do with them. Get them on there, and then just close the bulb pin. It won't close. There we go. So I've got those ready. You don't want to put too much on a bulb pin. But then I've got these, which is the rest of that stack. Let me see. I'll just do it this way. I want these sort of towards the top. I put that one. They're about the same size. Those on there. Get them somewhat centered so that when I put the hole through it, I'll put that one on top. And come in here with my crocodile. And this one's got the little bit bigger hole. I did the smaller hole on the first bunch. And with this, you can go through all of them at one time. Now, I have one of these little, like, book hooks, book circle things. Oh, I've lost. I do that all the time. I go to put something on and I move it and get the holes all misaligned. I mean, I probably should have had this thing open before I did it, but it's going to be one of those days where, nope, that's not going to work. Let's do it the hard way. But at least if I do it on here, then maybe you won't do it. You'll be able to remember it. Not like me, who I could do something 5 minutes later, forget I done it. Alright, so that hold a few more than usual. So I've got 2 more here that I can play with, and this one here that I'm still working on. Now, things that you can use on them are like the bits and pieces of paper that, you know, we have at the, come the end of the day. Let's see where I think this one would go. Although on the bulb pin, you do have to swing things around. Do I want that there, or maybe, let's do it down here on the bottom. But just along the edge. I'm not gonna, I say I'm not gonna ink. You know, I lied. I like inking. I like the way it sort of makes things pop. Oh, a tip. When you're done with your glue, at the end, make sure that you screw it all the way down. I didn't do that last night. I forgot, so you can imagine what I've already gone through this morning. Yep, I told you it's going to be one of those days. Let's see, I think that goes, yeah, this way. I'll put that one down. But I like going through and watching, you know, different people, see what they're doing. Oh, here's a piece of note paper, or note paper, music paper. I think, now that I've got 2, I can pick and choose. That may be too wide. Yep, I need to go back to this one. And I'm going to come right along this side, tear this edge off, and then down here. Oops, didn't get it all the way down. I am hoping that, what's that? Yeah, I am, that's that. That we get some cooler weather soon, because it's playing havoc with my AC and my aircon. I have central heat and air in the main part of the house, but because the Dragon's Den used to be, back when the house was first built, and Mom and Dad first bought it, used to be a carport. Then they enclosed it, and then it became sort of like a mother-in-law suite. And I did undo that good. So, after my mom passed and I fixed up in here, I had an aircon installed. Some people call it a mini split. But it heats and cools this one room, because the house I live in is brick, so trying to get the AC ductwork that's under the house through the brick was a major undertaking. And we've done those 2. But an aircon is not like a regular AC unit. You can't leave it running 24/7. So you turn it off and turn it on. but it's hard for it to keep up with the cooling in here. So, let's see, I've got a bucket of lace. Ooh, I could use a piece of that on one of them. That out. I've used that so far. Maybe a piece of this. Piece of this, a piece of that. I've got that on one. Ooh, that would be nice. That would be nice on a journal page. So I'll save that piece. That, I don't want that. I do want just a snippet of this one though. Get out my scissors. And then I'm just going through here. These are just different pieces of laces that I keep here that I can pull from. And I just cut off bits and pieces here and there. See, on these longer ones, I know I don't want a lot. So I'll just cut off a piece here and there. We'll go from that. This used to be Christmas ribbon right there. And I took the wire off of it. This is some beautiful little lace. I forgot where I got that from. Put the little piece in, put the big piece back in here. Let's go with this for now. But what I do is I'll cut off pieces of lace that I have, manageable pieces, and put them in here in a smaller box, and I can keep at my desk because those 3-drawer plastic units, you know, it's got the smaller drawers. I've got 2 of them stacked, one on top of the other, and they are full of lace. Or I think most of the drawers are full of lace. So this gives us something. I like that there is a, ooh, that is a shinier side. So if I do that on there, yeah, that's going down. That's going down. And all I'm going to do here is just an outline. And put that down because it is a mesh. And that's going to hold that part. Okay, what else do we have? So we have some beautiful little lace here. You know what? I probably shouldn't have put these on here to begin with. Where's my opening? Well, I know it comes off. And now I can't get it undone. There we go. My fingers just weren't working right. Yep. Note to self. Put them together after you've decorated them. I had this piece, and I thought that would look cute across the bottom. So we'll do that. Make sure I've got the right side going through. But you can make these, and you don't have to decorate them all at one time. I know the first ones that I did was just things that I had left on my desk after working in my journal or working on some project or another. There is that. I do like this on the blue though. That is pretty. Make sure I've got it right side up. Okay. Around here. That sun is so bright today. Yeah, it's going to be another hot day. You know, here in the South, they say it's not the heat, it's the humidity. And different parts of the country have different types of humidity, but believe me, it is both of them right now. Ooh, what about a piece of just a little thing of words? Just a little thing of words. Yep. That over there. See which way is up. That may help when I go to stick it down. Do I want it? Why not? Why not? That one on there. What else can we use? I've got lace mixed in here with paper and all. That's okay. Music script paper. This is neat. I forgot where I got this from. I don't know if it's one that I'd gotten in a bundle from Pam at the Paper Outpost, or if it's one that my son had from his music days. But it doesn't matter. I'm using it. I'm using it. Down goes the glue. I want this wide piece right. Do I? Right there. Just like that. Oh, and that worked out good because I didn't get to go all the way down the edge of the paper. There. There goes one. What else do I have in here that we can play with? Got some little teeny pieces down here at the bottom. Okay, as I put something on them, I'm going to set them over here so at least I can go through and put something on everything to begin with. Maybe that would help. I'd have to redo the... Oh yeah, but which way do the words go? Okay, the words go this way. We'll do this. This is such a thin piece of paper. I don't know where I got this copy paper from, but it was really, really thin this time. It's the same brand I always use. Yes, I get it at Walmart. Just strips here and there. No. Let me see. Somewhere I know I have it. Maybe. Aha. Have a little box here of snippets we can use on these too. Just to put like that. Is there up or down? Yeah, it goes that way. We had made these a while back. Just pieces of material and lace, ribbon, whatever, all stuck together. And then we take them and we just lay it on there. like that. Let's see what else we have in here. That could you be just, oh, just a flower at the bottom. Sometimes it doesn't have to be a lot. Put glue on that. Put that down. Then we have those. What are these? Two little pieces I forgot. Ooh, wouldn't that be pretty with just a... I'm going to. Put a thin layer of glue and then come back and lay that over. Sort of center it. Get it set into the glue. And yeah, that's bigger, it's longer, but it's okay. I wonder if there's a... I want to try and keep these as flat as possible. See, that would be way too big. It's something just small. Like that. That would do. Now, because this is wider than my material, put that down right there. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything with these that I know of. These are pretty much, I'm going to set those aside. There. Come on. I finally made my curtain for my window in here. It's only been like 7-8 months I've had the material. But because my eyesight is so bad, I glued it. I did not hem it on the machine. I went and glued everything together. That's pink on pink. That's got too much of a rise to it. Yeah, or I could do pink on blue. I think I like the pink on the blue better. That down there. And there goes that. This piece here, though, I think what I want to do, where's my, here it is. I have some washi tape here. Is that, yeah. And these are like labels. Well, it does not want to come up. Let's see. Maybe I can pull one of these. Yep, there we go. See, just put one there. Just to add a little something. Let's do the blue one too. It's got a pink flower. We'll do that one. Right here. Now it doesn't need to be a whole lot like we've been doing with the other ones. Put the lid on my glue. But that's not too bad. Then the rest I can do as I need them. I do want something on this one though, besides just that. maybe. What else do we have? Ooh. No, that's too much. This one has a dangle to it. Oh, I don't know what else I want on here. I don't want anything that has a lot of width to it. That's got a lot of width to it. No. I may have to wait on this one. Yeah, that's got a... I tried that one. Those are those. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, that's it. See, sometimes just a little bit. But I've done some of these plain, kept them as plain as possible. Others, as you've seen, I've dressed them up a little bit more. Want that down there? I think I'm gonna put that straight across the center. Just like that. So, now what I'm going to try to do, is to divide these up. Excuse me. Keep some. Oh, I got a frog in my throat this morning. Some plain, some dressed. Sort of mix and match. May have to get most of the thicker ones on here. Now, string these on here, hopefully. And that way I've got something to pull through, or pull from. Plus, it gets rid of these strips. Okay, so there's another one. And my bulb pen. Put these on here. These are the flatter ones, so these should go on here pretty good and be able to close. Well, I'm going to set that aside because I think I'm going to use that this morning. Oh, boy, I really went outside on that one. But that's okay. The hole can be trimmed off, or you, like I said, you can put some type of textile through it. So there I've got those. In just this few minutes, I've turned scraps that I normally would have thrown away or done something else, gotten rid of, into useful things for my journal. So we've done these two. I did this one. And some of these are not finished, but you don't have to finish them right away. You'll decide what how far you want to go with them when you're working in your journal. So look at how much more we have to play with our journal that we can stick here and there and have ready to pull. So these will go into my box, and I'm going to put them right here at the back so they don't get too mushed. And again, our box is full, and it was just that quick and easy. So if you like what I've shared with you today, give me a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you'll be notified on our next little crafty tip and being able to spend time together. So until next time, bye guys!